So the film begins with a boy named Luke who was running away after stealing a painting, and there was a mafia gang behind him whose people wanted to snatch the same painting from Luke. Luke easily escapes from their clutches because he was on a bike and he boards a train. After sitting in the train, Luke falls asleep in a short while, and he dreams that now he has started to recognize among the top archaeologists because he had discovered a golden mask. His eyes open in the glare of this mask, and he sees that a girl named Esme was sitting on the seat in front of him, who demands the same painting from him, which he had stolen. She also threatens that my men present here will beat you up badly if you do not give me that painting. Luke also threatens her that the monks sitting here are my companion, and if you people try to harm me, then they will make you suffer. Esme knew that Luke was lying to her. That is why she points a knife at Luke. All the goons of that girl also get alert and start fighting with Luke. That girl snatches the painting from Luke. Her goons catch Luke, but he frees himself while beating them all, and he quickly snatches his painting back from the girl and gets out of the train and climbs on top of the train. In the meantime, he had left the train hanging on a tower while everyone was chasing him. Now the scene shifts in another city where Luke's sister is shown, who was pursuing the custody case against her husband for their son. Well, after all this matter, as soon as she reaches her museum at her workplace, she is surprised to see that her brother Luke was there, and she was seeing him after years. She gets emotional and tells Luke about her personal life, that now she also has a son, and she is going to get divorced soon. During the conversation, he steals a painting and runs away, and it is revealed that he had actually come here to steal this painting not to meet his sister, but his sister, who was now the head of the museum. She could have got into a lot of trouble due to the theft of this painting. That is why she goes after her brother Luke to stop him. Alam also starts ringing here, and the police immediately starts chasing Luke. And Luke tells his sister that, if you come with me, I will return this painting to you. That is why Luke's sister sits with him in his car, and Luke quickly drives this car into a truck to hide this, where we also see many other archaeologists. They check this painting and tell Luke that this painting is fake. Hearing this, Luke's sister panics a lot, so Luke makes her unconscious here. The next day when she regained consciousness, she was sitting in the front part of the museum, and she had the painting in her hand, which she put in the museum, going there. But it is seen there that many police officers had come to catch Luke. They obviously start the investigation from Luke's sister to locate Luke, but she says that if I had known about Luke, then perhaps I would have been with him. But now there is no use in catching Luke because the painting stolen from here has also brought back here. But despite all this, one unfortunate thing had happened, that Luke's sister had lost her job, and hence she is very shocked. When her husband comes to know about this, he deliberately does not let Luke's sister meet her son, and she also understood due to all this that the case of her husband's side has become stronger. That is why she was also feeling very sad. Anyway, now she reaches the address told by Luke to meet him. So there she meets many other archaeologists and a businessman along with Luke. She comes to know that Luke is on a very big mission. He wants to find the Fountain of Youth for a businessman because the water of the Fountain of Youth has immense power. It can heal any disease. Actually, the businessman who was getting this work done by Luke and his companions had cancer. Hearing this, Luke's sister tells him that our dad was also a great archaeologist of the world. He knew about everything in the world and also knew the way to the Fountain of Youth. He also went to find it, but he could not find the Fountain of Youth, which means that it does not exist in this world. Only stories are made about it. Luke denies this too and shows the details of his research. And he tells that a group named Protector of Path is still on a mission to hide the Fountain of Youth. This is probably the reason why our dad was also not able to find the Fountain of Youth. Luck also tells that some in the Protector of Path group wanted to expose the Fountain of Youth before the world so that the people of the world can benefit from it. That is why they hid the path to the Fountain of Youth inside 6 very famous paintings of the world as a clue, out of which we have found 6 paintings and 6 clues, but 1 painting was not found. So Luke's sister now tells him that the painting that was in my museum was fake. The real painting had sunk in a ship years ago. These people ask for help from Luke's sister, But she refuses, saying that the police officers are after all of you. But I cannot tolerate any such scandal right now because of my son. So that businessman offers her that if you help us, then I will get you the custody of your son. Well, somehow Luke's sister agrees, and they sit in a ship and leave for that island where the ship, which had the painting inside it, had sunk. Now, the biggest mission was to bring the ship up from under the water. After filling the large cruise balloon with air, the ship rose up, after which both Luke and his sister went inside that ship to find the painting. After a lot of hard work, they finally found that box which contained that painting. Before these people could leave from here, Esme and her entire team come here. Esme's team starts attacking her, and Luke's sister gets confused as, who are these people? Luke now started fighting with these people, while Esme had caught Luke's sister. She also threatens to kill her, and Luke says to her that I know you will not kill her because you only want the painting. Now, these people were talking that Luke's sister herself caught Esme and threw her down. The large cruise balloons that were used to bring the ship upwards were now also bursting, and the ship was sinking again. These people quickly come inside another ship while swimming in the water to save themselves from this. And now, Luke's sister was getting very angry because Luke had considered it important to save that painting instead of saving his sister from Esme at that time. After some time, Luke's sister also gets a good news that her ex-husband had got a new job, due to which she had to go to another country, and her son was going to come back to her in this way. Well, now these archaeologists had found all the paintings. They were trying to find out through the clues found in the paintings where was the Fountain of Youth, but they were not able to find it till now because neither any word was being formed from those 7 clues nor any place was being found. Then Luke's sister tells them that all these paintings are 1600 years old. All these words combined form a special word, which is the name of a king, from whose Bible we can now find the Fountain of Youth. Before these people leave for there, the same gangsters who were after them in the beginning of the movie start chasing them again. There was an officer among them who wanted to catch all of them. Then Luke tells the officer that you are only concerned with these paintings. If you want, you can keep all these paintings, which are very expensive, but you will leave my entire team in return. The officer also wanted this painting as well as the gangsters. In this way, a fight starts between the gangsters and the officers, and Luke's entire team manages to escape from here, making good use of the chance. After some time, we see Luke's team in a plane, where Luke was having a dream again while sleeping, in which he was drinking the water of the Fountain of Youth, and he dreams that his sister and her son are getting old as he is drinking this water. Seeing this, he is shattered and pours that water down, and just like that, his eyes open, and he sees that his sister was sitting in front of him, who tells him that you still talk too much in your dreams. After some time, these people were inside such a library where they were going to find that Bible. Some of Luke's friends start trying to know that Bible thoroughly, while in the meantime, Esme also reaches here again behind Luke because Esme is a part of that group in reality who does not want the Fountain of Youth to come in front of everyone. At this time, she wanted to stop Luke so that he does not bring all this in front. The fight started between Esme and him here. Esme also pointed a gun at him during the entire fight, but he tied a rope to his feet to save himself, and he quickly jumped down from the upper floor. He told his companions that we have to run away from here soon, stealing this Bible. His companions sprayed the librarian's nose, and all of them ran away from here with the Bible. By night, we see that Luke's team had read the Bible twice, but they had not found any clue yet. And then Luke's sister started reading the whole case again. She said that the symbols found from the painting were not actually clues, but musical notation, which Luke's sister's son, who was a musician, also decodes. From these symbols, he discovers a music which was dedicated to the 7 wonders of the world, and the 7th wonder was the pyramids. They understood that the Fountain of Youth is actually hidden inside the pyramids. Now they all, again, sit in the businessman's jet and leave for the pyramids. While sleeping again, Luke dreams that he had taken the golden mask. As soon as he puts the golden mask in the bag, he sees that his sister is getting old, and in the same way he wakes up in fear in the real world. His sister was in front of him at this time, and she says that I do not trust this businessman. Look, he has sent my ex-husband to work somewhere far away, although he knew that he is the one who will take care of my son. Luke says, you don't worry. He just wants to save his life, and he has a lot of money. We should just focus on our mission. Now the scene changed. Here we were shown Esme, who was a part of the Protector of Path group. She meets her leader at this time because she is very sad. Luke's entire team has reached those pyramids at this time. The leader says that it is very difficult to stop them from there because no one has reached there before today, and now you know very well what you have to do. Saying this, he gives him a strange key. We see here that Luke was now telling everyone about the secret chambers built inside that pyramid, and Luke's sister tells everyone that whatever you find there, you all should not bring it from there because my dad had also found a golden mask inside that pyramid, due to which he could have become very famous. But he let mask there because sometimes it becomes more important for things to remain in their place. Everyone here agrees with Luke's sister. Now it is shown that they had also reached the pyramid as Sunrose. That businessman had also called many fighters at this time who would stop the people coming behind them. Luke also found that secret chamber as he went inside the pyramid. Now there was a very big drum here, which was not moving from them. Luke says that we should blow it up with a bomb, but Luke's sister stops him from doing so, and she tells that the Egyptians were the greatest architects of the world. They must have kept some easy way to remove this drum. At this time, her son was also noticing everything here. There were some drums here and some towers built here looked like speakers. That is why he begins playing these drums here, and we see movements at this place. Some stairs start appearing here, and that drum also starts rising upward slowly. Seeing this, Luke's sister also plays the drum here, and that drum magically rises upward, and Luke's sister also moves it to the side very easily, where there was a chamber like a lift at the below side where that businessman and Luke's whole family started going down through it. Outside the pyramid, we were shown that along with the police officers, Esme's whole team had also come here, who were now fighting with the businessman's men. Esme's team and that officer work together, and they kill all the men of the businessman. After which, they decide to search for all the people inside the pyramid together. And we are shown that these people had gone quite far inside the pyramid. They had also found a secret passage to move forward from here. Now, these people also come to a place from where they were casting a clear glance at the Fountain of Youth. They put their hands on a brick built here, due to which many stairs also appear here. These people come down through these stairs, and everyone is very happy to see the Fountain of Youth. Luke's sister tells the businessman, "Here is your water from the Fountain of Youth." This water was very less. Luke's sister says that this water can be a great benefit for you and can also be a huge curse. You will have to guess this thing yourself after drinking it. Hearing this, that man got a little worried, and he asked Luke to drink this water. But Luke said that my job was only to take you to the Fountain of Youth. The work beyond that is yours. Then the businessman says that I will decide how far your work was. Luke's sister understood that the businessman did not have any disease, and he also accepted here that yes, I do not have any disease. I just wanted to find the Fountain of Youth. I had heard that drinking its water gives us eternal life and everlasting youth. But now you have scared me. That is why I will make Luke drink it before drinking it myself. He threatens Luke, "Come on, Luke, drink this water. Otherwise, I will kill your sister and her son." Now, as Luke comes near that water reluctantly, a drop of blood from the injured Luke falls inside the water. Luke was injured because of the businessman's shooting. As soon as his drop of blood fell into the water, suddenly the water flow increased here. It coiled around Luke and began to lift him upward in a strange way. Then the water itself gathered and came into Luke's hands, and before Luke could drink this water shows Luke a vision that both his sister and her son will grow old and die as he drinks this water. Seeing this, he becomes sad, and he decides not to drink that water after seeing his sister in the real world, and that water enters a strange electricity inside his body while doing so. Actually, this water was testing Luke in which he passed. After this water gave Luke a superpower. due to which all his wounds started healing themselves. Now the water had brought him down. Seeing him, the businessman was very happy, and he asks Luke that, "Why did you not drink that water?" Luke says, "Because this water is yours." Now that businessman injures himself, and as a drop of his blood falls inside this water, the water takes him up as before. When the water tests him, it finds out that the businessman loved himself the most. If this water gave something, it also took some price in return. This water used to make the loved ones of its drinker old and kill them. And because this businessman loved himself, that is why this water starts making him old and killing. In the meantime, we see that Esme and that officer also reach here. When Esme sees that the businessman is about to drink this water, she immediately goes and starts closing this fountain with that key, the key which was given to her by her leader. Suddenly, big bells start ringing here, and this whole place starts closing. Hearing the sounds, all these people run back, and that businessman gets stuck here and dangerously close to death. Climbing up, Luke sees that the businessman was also about to fall and die. But Luke saved him by risking his life, and these people came out of that fountain in the pyramid just in time. Finally, all ways were closed. Luke apologizes to his sister and her son for putting their lives in danger. And here, Esme says to Luke that now you will not do any such adventure, due to which I have to follow you. These people start their return journey, and we see Luke very satisfied during this. He came to know today why his dad also did not tell people about such big discoveries. Now, Luke's sister's son asks him here to have one last adventure, hearing about which Luke is also excited. And this movie ends here.